Hello students. This video is on using the Purdue Writing Lab's OWL, the online writing lab. Let's go back here. The URL for that is owl.purdue.edu, and I will send this link out to you. You don't have to memorize that. All right, so if we click on the OWL on the right-hand side, we see this official website. And what you want to do is scroll down just a little bit and then find the guide for the style that you are going to use. And for your final assignment in 102, I'm going to ask you to use the format that you would use for your major at Towson. If you don't know what your major is, or you don't know and don't want to find out what style you're going to use, I want you to use MLA. But if your major uses APA, go ahead and use APA. If it uses Chicago, use Chicago. I don't know that any at Towson do, but there might be one or two. Anyway, I'm going to click on MLA Guide. And here you can go through an overview of the MLA and do a workshop on it if you want. But the easiest thing for you to do is click on the MLA Formatting and Style Guide. Here we have general guidelines on the format. So type it, double space it, leave only one space after periods. These are the basic things. Formatting the first page, how to make a header and how to put your title, also how to use that header to have your name and the page number, how to deal with section headings, things like that. This is of some importance, but it's less important. I'm not going to take off any of your grade for that. I'm not going to be upset if you don't get it perfect. What you should focus on, though, is over here, the in-text citations, and then your works cited page, or bibliography or sources page. In MLA, it's always called a works cited page. So if you click on the in-text citations, this will give you the information on how to format in-text citations. And it's worth reading through this. It's pretty quick, and they give examples for every single one and for every possible kind of citation you could need. Once you've done that, once you have your in-text citations down, you are probably going to want to look at the works cited page. So over here again, click on MLA works cited page basic format, and again, you can read through here. It will give you general rules, and then a lot of you are going to be using electronic sources because you're finding these things on the library website. So we can click on that, and here we have a very generic example with just placeholders for everything. And then we have more specific examples, ebooks, images that you find, articles in web magazines, article in online scholarly journal. This might be the one that you're going to use most often, so something like this. Now, if you watched my video on using the library website, you'll know that the library has its own citation tool that will give you an example citation, or not an example, but the actual citation for the book or article that you're getting online. And one of the things that the library suggests you do is look at the formatting. So you can use that library tool, and you can use a tool like EasyBib or something like that, as long as you compare the formatting there to the formatting that the OWL has. The format for EasyBib is often correct, but not always. So it's really important that you do double check that and see if it's actually correct. If you're struggling with any of this, with in-text citations, with your works cited page, or if you're doing APA, if you're looking at a sources page or a bibliography, just let me know. I can help you with it. I've gone through this many, many times, and I can help you out. And I want you to know that this is not something that I or your other instructors probably memorize. I don't just know all of these things. Every time I'm writing a new paper, I have to remind myself of a few of these things. So it's okay if you have to look things up a couple times, or more than that, or every time you think about it. Don't worry about it. Just ask for help if you need it. Remember to look back here and to double check anything that you get from the library citations or EasyBit. All right, let me know if you have any questions.